What's up, everybody? Esteban Baez here with Regrowth Agency. And today we're going to talk about the know, like, and trust factor. So what is the know, like, and trust factor? So it comes from an old saying that you've probably heard before, which is people do business with people they know, with people they like, and with people they trust. They only do business with people they know, like, and trust. So if you are starting a business or you're trying to take your business from offline to online, or if you've been online for a while, but you're not seeing the results with your content or with, or you're online, but you're just not generating leads and sales, okay? Because that's one of the things that I help businesses with, and this is why I'm putting out this content. So it's probably because people, either the content that you're putting out, it's not getting to people, it's not getting to enough people out there, so people are not getting to know you, or they are seeing the content, they are seeing your face, but they're getting annoyed with the content, so they don't like you, okay, and therefore they don't trust you and they won't reach out or do business with you. So how do we fix this situation? So let's go ahead and go over a couple of strategies that you can do to fix this. Now, before I give you the solution, I want to tell you a little bit about me. My name is Esteban, and I've been an internet marketer for over 10 years now. I've been a student of people like Mike Kinix, Frank Kern, Tony Robbins, Myron Golden, and many, many more, you know. So I've been doing this for quite some time. So if I were you, I would take down some notes and then apply what I'm suggesting you do here. One of the things that you can expect that if you do what I say on this video, that it will potentially change your business. So let's get right to it. All right. So the first thing is, how do we get people to know us? So that one of the first things you want to do to get people to know you is you have to know who are the people you're serving. Okay, I'll say that again. If you want to get people to know you, you have to know who you are serving. So the first thing you have to do is you have to make time to sit down and really understand your market, really understand who you are serving. And you do that by researching. You have to research your marketplace, and you have to research who are the people that have bought from you in the past, and who are your best customers. Now, that's if you've been in business for a while. Now, if you haven't been in business for a while, then you need to sit down and figure out who your message is going to be for. So if you're trying to be all things to all people, no one is going to listen. Okay, so messaging and figuring out who you are targeting with your marketing is so important, because it's almost like dog whistle. It's like it works like a dog whistle. The people that need what you have, they will hear it because of the way that you're talking. And the only way you can talk in the language of the people that you're serving is by doing research and getting to know them. So that's step number one. Get to know who you're serving so that you can create messaging that works as a dog whistle and gets people to pay attention to you. So that's how you get know. The first thing is know who you are serving. The second thing that I would do, and I got this from my mentor, Myron Golden, is you have to get really good at communicating the payoff of your product and service. If you don't know what the payoff of people doing business with you is, then it's going to be really difficult for you to get people to know you. You have to know them first before they can get to know you. Okay, so those are the two tips that I have for you in the getting to know category here. So to get people to know you, get to know them first, figure out who you're talking to, who your message is for, and who it isn't for. That way you're not attracting the people that it isn't for. So you want to become kind of like a magnet, attracting people with your words by what you say, because what you're saying makes sense to them, because obviously you've thought it through and you understand their needs and you understand their problem better than they know themselves. If you understand the people that you're serving, if you understand their problems better than they know themselves, they're going to get to know you. They're going to want to get to know you. Okay, so I'll stop there for the knowing part. The next part is like, how do you get people to like you? All right, So here it is. So the way to get people to like you is to be personable, be yourself. That is the best way to get people to like you. But before you can get people to like you have to really answer this question. Do you like you? And I'll ask it again. Do you truly like yourself? Because when you like yourself, you carry this thing called confidence. When you are confident about yourself and when you truly know and like yourself and love, I would go even an extent further. Do you love yourself? Do you love who you are? Because if you do that, and you like yourself, then it's going to be easier when you are communicating and using words for people to like you as well. So the very first step I would do for getting people to like you is to get yourself first to like yourself. So you're going to have to do some work. It's not, it's not easy for everybody to do this. And I remember when I first had to do this exercise, and I recommend everybody does this, is go in front of the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself. Tell yourself you love yourself. That's the most uncomfortable thing to do in the world. I've done it. I did it, and it was very uncomfortable, but I've worked on myself so much that I can honestly say that when I look in the mirror or when I look in a camera or when I do videos like this, that I truly like and that I truly love myself. So get to know and like you, and like yourself, and love yourself for who you are with all of your imperfections, with all your assets as well. Recognize that you have assets and that you have weaknesses, but accept yourself for who you are, because then it will be easy for you to accept other people. And that will come across in your content, that will come across in your communication with others. So make sure that you truly spend time in that arena. Be personable and be authentic. And to be personable and authentic, you have to truly know yourself. You have to truly like who you are as a person, with faults and all. Okay, so that's it. Another thing to remember, to become likable, or for people to like you, is you always want to find common ground with people. So find common ground with people. Don't get into arguments with people. There's a saying that never talk to people about religion or politics and all those things, because if they're not the same, then automatically that will spark an argument or a disagreement between people. So yeah, try to find common ground with people, especially when you're getting yourself known. When you're getting yourself known, you want to be personable and likable, and don't try to find things to argue, but find common ground with people. Okay. And the other thing I want to say about getting people to like you, is be selectively vulnerable. Be selectively vulnerable. What does that mean? People don't want to do business with perfect human robots that have no faults of their own. So this is why, but be selective when you do share some of your struggles and challenges with people, especially with your customers. Be selective, but let them know you're a human being just like them. So that's important. Okay, so that's that. I think that pretty much covers getting people to like you. And the last thing is, how do you get people to trust you? Okay, so how do you get people to trust you? So here's the key. Again, you got to go back to self. You got to make sure you do the work so that you know that you can trust yourself. Now, the best way and the best exercise I can recommend to get yourself to trust yourself so that you can communicate that you are a trustworthy individual to others is you want to be consistent. So for example, it's the new year right now, 2022, and people are making promises to themselves. So it's important that you keep the promises you make to yourself. When you are used to keeping promises that you make to yourself, then people kind of feel that when they're around you. They feel that in your content, in your communication, in your speech, because you've done the work. You have been consistent with yourself. So make sure you can trust yourself first if you're expecting for your customers to trust and want to do business with you. So be consistent. Keep your word to yourself. If you make a promise to yourself, don't break it. I've done a couple of 100-day challenges where I have I have made promises to myself. Like one promise I made to myself was, I'm going to drink 100 ounces of water for 100 days. Kept the promise. So I put in the work, right? In fact, after doing that, I do it all the time. Now I carry a water bottle with me, and I drink, 100 ounces minimum every single day. After I did the challenge 2 or 3 times. So I'm used to drinking that amount of water, right? So, but I trust myself because I made a promise to myself and I kept it. Okay. The other, another promise I made to myself was exercise for at least 20 minutes a day, every day for 100 days. I've done that. So these are good exercise you can do to help build trust and help build your confidence, so that when you do a sales message, when you do a pitch, when you present an offer, you are communicating with integrity, right? Because trust has to do with integrity and consistency. People trust consistency. So right now in January, I'm doing a challenge for myself where I'm putting out 30 pieces of content in the month of January, not missing a day. So this is day 2 of content. Why am I doing that? Because I want you, the viewer, to trust me. And I'm telling you, and I'm revealing to you that you can expect this from me, so that you know that I keep my word. And people want to, they're going to go ahead and pull out their wallets and vote with their dollars if they trust you. If they trust you, if they know they can trust you, they're going to want to do business with you. So that pretty much covers this section of know, like, and trust. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy it, please remember to like it, subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, Facebook, or whatever you're watching this, or whatever platform you're watching it. I truly, truly do appreciate you. And I'm putting this content out to give you some of the best stuff that's out there. And that's another thing you want to do as well when as you're doing business and growing your business online, is put out good content. Because when you put out good, really good content that blows people's minds or gives people a different perspective that they've never had before, it creates a bond. Now, working with science and biology, I know that if I put out goodwill to the masses, right? I'm putting out goodwill. I know for a fact that I'm going to create some bonds with my viewers. And science says that as people relate to you and they get to know you, and that's my hope here, is that you get to know me, that you can continue to watch my content, so that you can not only get to know me, but get to use my stuff. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you use the stuff that I'm teaching you, you're going to see a return, a potential return on your business by applying the same things that I do on my business. Again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Esteban with Regrowth Agency, and please stay tuned for my next piece of content coming out shortly. Take care. Have a great day.